All right. And have the players agreed to draw in Magnus's game?
Doesn't look like it. In fact, international arbiter Chris Bird just tweeted, "Are they really going to make me give them another set of score sheets?" Apparently, yes, as we just saw on the webcam. These two are determined, king versus king, perhaps.
Well, I mean, Veselin, I understand, wants to make absolutely sure of everything.
He did show a line where he was winning.
Well, exactly.
It would have required a massive blunder.
Right. But I think what we're about to see is this knight, White's knight, pardon me, going to f2 and then going to h3, capturing this pawn on g5.
Yep.
And then capturing this pawn on e4.
And indeed, that is what happened. And I think
you know, I like that, by the way, even though
but
everybody knows they both know it's a draw. To play it out for the spectators, so the spectators,
it's
and there
fun.
we go.
King versus king with a couple of knights for good measure.
Okay.
So, you know, there are no mating chances anymore.
A hard-fought, well-played game with Topalov wondering, I think he actually asked, did I miss the win? You know, I think that was his first question.
Oh, no,
I know.
Look at that. Look at his face.
Yes, do you see his face?
Oh.
He says,
look at his
face.
And, well, no, Maurice doesn't get to do the honors. It looks like Magnus did it for you.
And Magnus.
I want to know what happened.
Yeah.
Sounds like.
Well,
I think Magnus just told him the rook c5, right?
Well, I don't know if it was rook c5 so much as I think Veselin, after shaking hands, saying, "Did I miss something?" And Magnus said, "Yes, I think you should have played this." And the eyes went, "Oh, I had that opportunity," and immediately Magnus knew that he had overstepped the bounds of this game.
Well, we had been keeping track, guys, and I don't recall the computer going crazy for any move as we were going through the game. So
I think it was that moment with rook c5. Yeah.
I think it was right here. What move number is that? Sorry. Well, I can do it on my screen. Sorry, I don't have to. It was. Let's see. We're getting to it. We're getting to it.
And we certainly will be going over it.
And it was the move rook takes a5, and I believe Magnus was saying, I was afraid of rook c5 right here, right now. If you had played rook c5, and then the eyes of Topalov lit up, and he said, "Oh my God, I didn't see that."
Because of course the point is that after the capture, that knight on
b8
is bereft of squares, which is something that we've seen in a number of games today. Those trapped pieces, right?
Exactly.
It's coming up again and again. It's like we have themes of the round.
And if rook c5, if the rook was forced to move away, for example, to anywhere along the 8th rank to, say, g8, then that's the whole point. There's no rook takes c6, and the a-pawn on a5 is lost for free. And Veselin just simply missed rook c5, and I think we did too. We skirted past this precise moment. But Magnus recognized immediately that he had gone too far.
And the moment has passed. Topalov has regained his composure. He seemed a little bit upset there for just a second. And,
I think he's in shock, actually.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, wow. I think he really is in shock.
Is all smiles today.
Well, he's just like, he was gifted a half point, let's put it that way.
Meanwhile, we're going to start getting our guests set up for the interviews, starting with Grandmaster Ivan Aronian.